My beloved child, if this message touches your heart, I invite you to share your faith by liking this video and subscribing to the channel. Declare your love for God in the comments by writing, "I really love you, God." If you feel led to support this mission of spreading love and light, you can consider contributing through Super Thanks. A gift of $50 to $100, or any amount you feel moved to share, helps carry this message to more hearts. Remember, every act of generosity, no matter the amount, is deeply valued and appreciated. My beloved child, listen closely to my words. The time before you is precious, and I do not want you to waste another moment in hesitation. There is a path laid before you, one that I have carefully prepared. Each step you take matters, and every choice you make shapes the journey ahead. You must not delay, for the days are moving swiftly, and the opportunities I place before you are not meant to be ignored. You have felt the stirring in your heart, the gentle prompting within your spirit. That is my voice calling you forward, guiding you toward purpose, truth, and divine fulfillment. Do not let fear hold you back. Do not allow doubt to rob you of what I have prepared. You are not alone. I walk beside you, strengthening your resolve, lifting you when you grow weary. Too often you hesitate, questioning whether you are ready, wondering if you have what it takes, but I have already equipped you. Everything you need is within you. I have sown seeds of wisdom, courage, and perseverance into your being. I have given you the ability to rise above every trial, to overcome every struggle, to move mountains with faith. Now is the moment to activate what I have placed inside you. You must understand that waiting for the perfect conditions will only lead to stagnation. The enemy seeks to delay you, to fill your mind with distractions, to whisper lies that keep you bound in indecision. But I tell you, step forward now. Take hold of what I am offering. Do not look at the storm around you. Do not focus on the obstacles. Fix your gaze upon me. I am the one who calms the wind and stills the sea. Every time you put off obedience, you weaken your faith. But when you step out in trust, even when uncertainty surrounds you, you will witness my power in ways you never imagined. The doors that seemed locked will open, the burdens that felt unbearable will be lifted, and the answers you have long sought will be revealed. You must stop doubting what I have spoken over you. My promises are not empty. What I have declared will come to pass, but faith requires action. Do not merely listen to my words, live them. Do not only hear my calling, respond to it. Those who act upon my guidance will see my glory manifest in their lives. I see the struggles you have faced, the battles that have worn you down. But I remind you I am greater than anything that comes against you. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. No darkness can overshadow my light. No force can stand against the authority I have placed within you. You were not created for passivity. You were designed for boldness, for victory, for a life filled with the richness of my presence. But you must step into it. You must break free from hesitation and walk forward in confidence. Do not settle for less than what I have planned. Do not accept mediocrity when I have called you to greatness in my kingdom. There are souls waiting for your obedience. There are lives that will be changed because of your courage. You may not see it now, but your actions create ripples that reach far beyond what you can perceive. When you follow my voice, you align yourself with my divine purpose. You become an instrument of my love, a vessel of my truth. I am calling you higher. I am drawing you into deeper understanding, greater faith, and a level of trust that defies logic. You do not need to have all the answers. You only need to obey. When you step forward and trust, you will witness doors open that you never expected. Provision will flow where there was once lack. Strength will arise where there was once weakness. Do not allow the opinions of others to dictate your choices. Do not seek approval from the world, for it cannot give you what only I can. The world will try to discourage you, to mock your faith, to pull you away from my truth. But remain steadfast. Keep your eyes fixed on me. I will uphold you. I will defend you. I will lead you through every storm and into the promise I have spoken over your life. You must awaken to the urgency of this hour. You cannot afford to be passive. The time to act is now. The time to surrender fully is now. The time to trust without hesitation is now. Do not say, "I will do it tomorrow," for tomorrow is not guaranteed. Do not wait for a more convenient time, for delay is a tool of the enemy. Your breakthrough is on the other side of obedience. Your blessing is waiting beyond the step of faith you have been afraid to take. Your destiny is unfolding, but you must walk toward it. I have opened the way. I have given the command. I have spoken the promise. Now move forward with unwavering trust. Nothing is too hard for me. No challenge is beyond my power. No enemy can stand against my will. If I am for you, who can be against you? If I have called you, who can stop you? If I have anointed you, what force can hinder you? Stand in confidence. Walk in faith. Move in the assurance that I am with you. I have seen every tear you have cried. I have heard every prayer you have whispered in the silence of the night. I have watched over you when you felt unseen. I have carried you when you thought you would fall. I have provided when you saw no way forward. Do you think I would bring you this far only to leave you now? Never. My love for you is unshakable. My commitment to you is eternal. The enemy wants you to believe that you are not enough. He wants you to think that your past disqualifies you, that your failures define you. But I tell you, nothing you have done can separate you from my love. No mistake is too great for my redemption. No failure is beyond my restoration. You are not defined by your past. You are defined by my purpose. You must choose today whom you will serve. Will you follow the distractions of the world, or will you surrender fully to me? Will you let fear dictate your actions, or will you trust in my power? Will you allow doubt to silence your obedience, or will you take the step I am urging you to take? I have called you for such a time as this. I have placed you exactly where you need to be. Every challenge you have faced has prepared you for this moment. Every trial has refined your faith. Every obstacle has strengthened your spirit. Now, rise up. Move forward. Do not wait another second. The time is now. My beloved child, beyond the horizon of your understanding, a new season awaits. A time unlike any before stands before you, filled with divine appointments, orchestrated moments, and unseen miracles. The landscape of your journey is shifting, not by chance, but by my design. Your feet must not hesitate upon the threshold of transformation. The weight of indecision must not anchor you in yesterday's uncertainties. You must release assumptions, forsake limitations, and embrace the unfolding path with steadfast conviction. There is a rhythm to my will, a cadence only discernible through unwavering trust. I orchestrate details unseen, align circumstances unknown, and position resources where none existed before. The unfolding of my purpose does not conform to human reasoning, nor does it submit to earthly constraints. It operates beyond sight, beyond logic, beyond limitation. Yet, to those who yield fully, the unseen becomes visible, the impossible becomes reality, and the unknown becomes a testimony of faith rewarded. I have not called you to a life of hesitation. You were not designed to wander aimlessly through uncertainty. Within you, I have placed a compass of conviction, an unwavering sense of direction that is activated by obedience. The more you align with my leading, the clearer your path becomes. But direction is not enough. Movement is required. Knowing where to go is fruitless unless steps are taken. Revelation without action is wasted potential. Understanding without pursuit leads nowhere. The unfolding of my plan demands not just belief, but motion. The voices of doubt will attempt to cloud your vision. The echoes of fear will whisper hesitation into your heart. The weight of past failures will attempt to restrain you. But hear me now. None of these have the power to dictate your destiny unless you permit them. I have not written your story with uncertainty, nor have I scripted your journey with failure. My blueprint for you is one of victory, but every victory requires an engagement with faith. Every breakthrough necessitates a step beyond comfort. Every triumph is preceded by a battle against the voices that seek to discourage. You were not formed for passive existence. You were not designed to merely drift upon the currents of life without direction or purpose. My breath fills your lungs for a reason. My spirit resides within you for a purpose. You are a vessel of divine influence, an instrument through which my power is revealed. But a vessel that remains still cannot pour out. An instrument left untouched produces no sound. Potential without movement remains dormant. Therefore, you must awaken, rise, and engage with the mission before you. The urgency of this moment is not to be underestimated. The opportunity before you is not indefinite. Procrastination steals destiny. Indecision erodes calling. Delay weakens faith. You must act now, move now, respond now. Every moment of obedience propels you forward. Each act of faith dismantles barriers unseen. The smallest step, when taken in trust, has the power to shift atmospheres, disrupt opposition, and unlock doors that have long remained closed. I am not distant from you. My nearness is constant, my guidance is available, my voice is accessible. Yet, it is not the volume of my voice that determines your direction, but the depth of your listening. Many seek grand revelations, yet disregard the simple instructions already given. Many desire supernatural signs, yet ignore the whispers of daily obedience. Revelation is not withheld, but it is only received by those who truly seek, truly listen, truly follow. The distractions of the world will clamor for your attention. The pursuit of empty ambitions will attempt to entice your heart. But nothing compares to the fulfillment found in walking the path I have prepared. No earthly pursuit, no fleeting achievement, no temporary success can rival the joy of walking in divine purpose. The world offers temporary satisfaction. I offer eternal fulfillment. The world provides momentary comfort. I provide lasting peace. The world entices with illusions. I lead with truth. My beloved, I see the burdens you carry. I know the hidden struggles, the battles fought in silence, the weariness unspoken. But you are not meant to bear them alone. You are not called to shoulder weights I never placed upon you. Surrender them now. Release the need to control what only I can handle. Lay down the worries that have stolen your joy. Hand over the anxieties that have dimmed your faith. In surrender, you will find strength. In yielding, you will find freedom. In releasing, you will find the clarity that has seemed distant. The way forward is not through striving, but through trusting. The breakthrough you seek will not come by your own might, but by my power. Your strength is limited, but mine is boundless. Your understanding is finite, but mine is infinite. Your reach is short, but my hand extends beyond all barriers. Do not exhaust yourself trying to force outcomes that I have already secured. Cease striving and enter into the rest that comes from complete reliance on me. What lies ahead requires more than intellect, more than talent, more than effort. It requires absolute dependence on me. Human wisdom has limitations. My wisdom is limitless. Human plans encounter obstacles. My plans prevail. Human efforts produce temporary results. My power produces lasting transformation. Choose now whom you will trust, your own abilities or my sovereign hand. Choose now what you will pursue, earthly gain or eternal purpose. Choose now how you will live, by fear or by faith. I am not calling you into the unknown to abandon you. I am not leading you forward to let you fail. Every step taken in my will is supported by my provision. Every act of obedience is backed by my authority. Every moment of trust is reinforced by my presence. You are never alone. You are never without my guidance. You are never beyond my reach. The enemy may attempt to convince you otherwise, but truth remains unshaken. There are assignments awaiting your obedience. There are souls connected to your response. There are lives that will be transformed through your surrender. The magnitude of what I am doing through you is beyond what you can perceive now. But one day you will see. One day you will look back and recognize the significance of the moments when you chose trust over doubt, faith over fear, obedience over hesitation. You will see the divine fingerprints upon every decision, the supernatural orchestration within every step. I urge you, move forward. Do not linger in uncertainty. Do not waste another moment wrestling with doubt. My voice has spoken, my direction is clear, my call is upon you. Step forward with unwavering conviction. Move ahead with fearless trust. The time is now, the moment is here. Do not look back. Do not hesitate. Do not allow hesitation to rob you of the fullness of what I have prepared. Walk, my beloved, with confidence in the one who has gone before you, beside you, and behind you. The path is set. The door is open. The invitation stands. Now move. The door is open. The invitation stands. Now move. Hesitation will only keep you bound in cycles of missed opportunities. The weight of uncertainty is not meant to be carried but cast aside. There is a divine momentum awaiting your agreement. Every moment you delay, the fullness of what I have prepared remains untouched. The longer you wait, the more the enemy seeks to entangle you with distractions, doubt, and delay. But delay is not alignment. Indecision is not faith. Passivity is not obedience. The path before you is not one of chance, nor is it crafted by human hands. Every detail has been established with precision. I have seen the obstacles before they arose. I have positioned provision before the need was evident. I have prepared solutions before the problem was known. Your responsibility is not to analyze every detail, but to trust the one who holds them all. The unknown is not a threat when you walk with the one who knows all things. Fear often masquerades as wisdom, but I have not called you to be governed by fear. The enemy disguises hesitation as prudence, delay as caution, reluctance as responsibility. But I have called you to move in faith, to step beyond the limitations of what you see, to trust that my hand sustains what I command. My voice does not lead to destruction. My guidance does not result in loss. The fullness of my will is a place of provision, safety, and fulfillment. The expectations of the world will attempt to dictate your decisions. The pressure to conform, to measure up, to meet human standards will seek to influence your steps. But the approval of man cannot secure what only I can give. The applause of the world is temporary, but the reward of obedience is eternal. If you seek validation from those who do not know my plan for you, you will find yourself enslaved to their opinions. But if you align with my voice, you will walk in freedom. I do not call you to a burdened existence, but to a life of purpose. Yet purpose is not the absence of challenges. It is the presence of meaning within them. You are not immune to difficulties, but you are never without my strength. You will face resistance, but you will never be overcome. You will encounter seasons of refining, but you will emerge stronger.
My purpose does not remove trials, it redeems them. What was meant for harm will be turned for good. What was intended to break you will build you. What seemed like an ending will be revealed as the beginning of something greater. I have placed within you the capacity to endure, to overcome, to rise above. The fire that once threatened to consume you will become the very thing that refines you. The pressure that seemed unbearable will shape you into the vessel I intended you to be. Do not despise the process, for within it lies the preparation for what is to come. The weight you carry today is strengthening you for the responsibility of tomorrow. What feels overwhelming now will be a testimony of my sustaining power in days ahead. You must not allow the past to define what I am doing in your future. Your history is not a limitation to my plan. What has been is not a prophecy of what will be. The mistakes you regret do not hold the authority to determine your destiny. My grace is greater than your failures. My redemption is stronger than your regrets. What you see as broken, I see as a canvas for restoration. What you consider wasted, I call redeemable. Nothing is beyond my power to renew. Time does not limit my ability to fulfill my promises. Delay does not cancel what I have spoken. What I have declared remains unchanged, unmoved, and unshaken. Do not measure my faithfulness by the ticking of a clock, for my timing is beyond human comprehension. I am never late. I am never caught off guard. I am never uncertain about what is next. My plan unfolds in precision, even when it appears delayed. Trust the timing. Trust the process. Trust that what I have spoken will be fulfilled in the right moment. The enemy will attempt to convince you that waiting is wasted time, that silence is absence, that delays are denials. But waiting is not inactivity. It is preparation. Silence is not abandonment. It is refinement. What seems like a delay is often an alignment. I am aligning you, strengthening you, positioning you. What you are waiting for is not denied. It is being perfected. What you do not yet see is not absent. It is being established. What you have prayed for has not been forgotten. It is being shaped for the appointed time. The waiting is where faith is refined. It is in the unseen that trust is forged. It is in the quiet seasons that foundations are strengthened. Do not despise the waiting, for it is here that roots grow deep. It is here that endurance is built. It is here that dependence on me is solidified. The fruit of obedience is often unseen in the moment, but is revealed in due time. Do not let impatience rob you of the fullness of what I am preparing. Your assignment is too great to be abandoned. Your calling is too significant to be disregarded. The impact of your obedience extends beyond what you comprehend. What I am doing through you is not limited to your own life. It is generational, eternal, far-reaching. The seeds you plant now will bear fruit in seasons you have not yet entered. The steps you take today will create pathways for those who will come after you. Your faithfulness now sets the stage for breakthroughs yet to be seen. You were not meant to live a life of mere existence. You were not placed on this earth to simply pass through. You were created with intention, formed with purpose, designed for significance. There is a reason you are here, a mission that only you can fulfill, an assignment that requires your obedience. If you do not step into it, something will remain undone. If you do not rise, something will be left incomplete. The urgency is real. The calling is specific. The time is now. The distractions of the temporary will attempt to steal your focus. The pursuit of worldly success will try to divert your energy. But what is eternal is what truly matters. The treasures of this world will fade, but what is done in obedience to me will endure forever. Seek first my kingdom, and everything else will align. Seek first my righteousness, and all other needs will be met. Seek first my presence, and you will never lack fulfillment. Your purpose is not just for personal gain, it is for impact. Your gifts are not meant for self-promotion, but for transformation. The influence I have placed within you is not
For your glory, but for my kingdom. You carry something that the world needs. You hold solutions that have yet to be revealed. You possess wisdom that will shift circumstances. But unless you step forward, these things will remain unrealized. Move beyond complacency. Shake off the chains of fear. Step out of the shadows of hesitation. You were created for such a time as this. You were positioned here intentionally. Your voice matters. Your actions carry weight. Your obedience has significance. Now is the moment to embrace it. I have spoken. I have called. I have commanded. The next step is yours. Will you trust? Will you move? Will you obey? Amen.